Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, different shirt and well, same day though. My wife is out making well, cooking, so that's the noise you can hear is the music she's playing. And I think I stopped the video just when I was about to talk tactics and the team and stuff. So already set them up actually the way I think I'm going to play them because well. You could have chosen a more compact midfield, but I do have this guy. He's 22 years old, and he's Craig Bellamy, playing for Newcastle. I'm guessing with the contract he has and everything, pace 20, acceleration 20, and all kinds of other great stats. I'm guessing he's going to be important. So is Hartson probably. I don't know. And then I've got a few other decent forwards. I don't know about that guy. But anyway, like I said, I think the only player I mentioned in the first part of the video was Giggs. And obviously, Gary Speed. He has a huge place in my CM 97-98 heart, just because of the run with Wales that you guys might have seen. And also Pembridge was a lot better actually in this edition of Championship Manager than the other one. I don't know about Kit Simons and the rest of the defenders. I'm going to have to take a look at those. Robbie Savage in this edition is a defender slash midfielder right and center, and in the other one he was an attacking midfielder right, if I remember correctly. So a few changes there, and this is just my initial thoughts about the team. I might, like I said, I might go and do this stuff. You guys probably have heard of the whip wop thing, and that's the with ball and without ball specific instructions that you can make for each of these parts of the pitch. For example, I'm going to have to. I probably want to. This is with ball, right? So actually, what I really want is this guy to be moving ahead a bit. Basically, what I want is these two central midfielders to be what's it called, box-to-box midfielders, where they can play. Basically, they have to have really good stamina and also all-round good attributes, I guess, because they have to be defenders and attackers. But mostly I've got 6 guys doing well with mostly defensive responsibilities, and then these 4 guys, out of which only one is an attacker, a forward, a striker, and they have the attacking responsibilities. So these 2 guys are required to get up and help them whenever we have the ball. Like here, for example, I want them to push up. But I'll get into that later on. And first of all, I just want, before I start clicking ahead, I could do that, of course, but I'm in no rush. That's my name, at least in the game and on Twitter. So you might want to follow me there, by the way, in case you don't want to miss an episode. So, player and staff search. Oh, maybe before we do that, let's just take a look at the B squad, no one there, and the under 21 squad. Maybe just look at the wages first, the value. So we've got these 3 guys with the stars or the asterisks. Chris Llewellyn, I think, in Norwich. Looks pretty good and plays a lot of positions. Robert Earnshaw, I don't know. Lee Fowler, yeah, whatever. And then this guy, I actually bought that guy in the other game, the Swansea game that I'm playing. Also got that guy in there, and he's not very good. So really, I don't know about those guys. This guy though, I had to sell him pretty early on, and he's got caps and stuff in the other game, so he might get good. I don't know. Probably will. So I'm going to have to start. Well, I'll just start adding interesting players to the short list. And of course, probably don't want to add too many. Just wait out a little bit because it'll take up a lot of time instead of me being able to just have the game calculate whatever it calculates for the game to go ahead pretty quickly. It'll be a long wait before anything interesting really happens. So in that time, I'll probably be well, just keeping an eye on a lot of interesting players, because well, I could just click ahead and go on a holiday, something like that, but that's pretty boring as well. So I'd rather just get into the game. That's what this game is all about, in my opinion. Sort of imagining this version of the football world, this alternate timeline. Yeah, I just watched the end game, and just sort of I don't know. Well, get into it. Let's watch the player staff search. I can do this, which I couldn't in the other game, in the Swansea game, by the way, because I forgot to choose Wales as a playable league. And well, it'll be nice in this game that I have an unlimited amount of players in my short list. This guy looks decent as well. Sure. Pacey guy. Oster is listed. He doesn't look as good as in the other game. He was important for me in the 97-98 game. I don't know. See what happens. So lots of Welsh players to choose from, but I don't know. But that's it, right? I can't go and find some amazing players that I can just conjure up from my head or anything like that. So this is probably what I've got. Colin Robinson looks decent as well. Then I'll have to make do. Steve Jenkins. What's Huddersfield, second division? They're using him as a midfielder right for some reason, so he probably plays the same positions as the last time around. 12 caps. I'll just add to the short list. Rob Edwards. Notice the guy in the actual team, because I didn't pick this team. It's just the Wales team that's there from the beginning of the game, and the guy on the left back, he seemed pretty poor. So I also have some players like this guy. Oh, shit! What the fuck? So this guy, I'm not even able to see his stats. And I don't have a scout. Didn't think of this. Will I be able to hire anyone? You don't need to be. It's going to be a problem. No one interested. This is really going to be a problem. How am I supposed to do that? I mean, got this guy who's English and Welsh, so I guess I won't be able to see his stats unless I actually pick him for the national team. Or what? That's stupid. Same with this guy. That's not even because he's part English. He's just someone whose stats I'm not able to see. How stupid is that? Guess I can pick them for the B team if we ever have like games where I have to pick a B team. This guy's caps as well. I considered actually placing a bid for him, this guy in the other game. It's insane. Lee Jones. It's the old Lee Jones, right? Carl Griffiths. Oh, Bone. So he doesn't look very good. Poor determination and stuff. What the fuck? I might as well just keep an eye on him as well. Because why not? I don't know. I'm not gonna keep looking at these forever. Saunders, 37 years old. Could I please hire that guy? See, I'm not even able to do that. I can just call up people. I can't hire anyone. He's 37 in Blackburn. Right. And this guy, he's been saving my ass a lot of times in the Swansea save. He's really good, dependable keeper. At least he's still really good now that I'm in the second division with Swansea. So, whoops, sorry. I hope that didn't make too much of a noise for you guys. But I'm going to have to find some of these, and maybe I actually need my Swansea save to go back and forth and scout players, because I do know that there are some interesting players in well, they were actually non-league games. They were actually non-league teams in the other save, in the Swansea save that I had, that I also have. But I guess in this save, because I did choose the Welsh leagues, then they'll be there as well. Right, so we've got Allen. For some reason he's not picked. It's in Luton, in the second division. And, well, lots of names actually that I do recognize from either the old game or Trollop as well, or just from the Swansea save. And because there's nothing wrong with that. That's really a shame. He was really good in the other game, as a lot of you will know. Gareth Phillips? No, not really. And that guy, yeah. But really, the one guy that I do want from my Swansea game that I do know, Christian O'Leary, he's pretty decent. I don't know if they'll cut it on the international scale, but this guy, Damien Lacey, 23 years old, he has just been amazing for me. And I don't know whether he will be in this save, because some of these stats are random, of course, but anyway, gonna keep an eye on him. That's the one guy that that I know. Why is he yellow? Oh, it's because he's picked for the under 21 squad, is it? Probably. Right. I think that's it. No one else really good here. Oh, this guy's pretty decent actually. So now that I haven't really found a good left back, maybe I should try. It's this guy with no stamina. And then this guy. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's my wife telling my youngest son off for calling a classmate a wanker, apparently. In I don't know what he's playing. Probably what's it called? The thing that the kids are playing nowadays with shooting and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. So that's my initial player search and setting up the tactics screen and whatever. First game is September. It'll be a long time until September. So I just established problem number 1 with the fog of war. Well, I don't know. I didn't even think of it because I always choose that because I think it makes it more realistic that you have to use the scouts and stuff. But apparently, I'm not allowed the use of scouts as an international manager. Maybe just because the people who made this game supposed that the the players picked for international teams will be so well known that it's not necessary. But playing with a squad from Wales, it's going to be a bit different. Yeah. So how am I supposed to be doing that? Yeah. That's going to pose a problem, probably. And there you go. First thing that happened, Gareth Davies, whatever. Now, well, the first thing I can do, of course, is to control all teams. That might be an idea, because I'll have to get to know them. They have no fixtures. I've got the main squad. I'm not able to create any fixtures. Huh. How do I do that? So, yeah, that's the first problem. Got the Welsh squad right here. I'm going to play like that. I'm going to have to choose well-known players or maybe just take control of the B team and the under 21 squad as well. I'll just wait for them to have actual fixtures. They do have fixtures, like the 31st and the 5th of August. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I don't think I'll have any chance of being able to find really good players that are not just the obvious picks without doing this. So I'll be in control of all of it. This is the Welsh under 21 squad, in which I'll have even bigger problems finding players that are not totally fogged. Yeah, that was a double G. I didn't say the bad word. And B squad as well. But I'm assuming that when I pick them for those squads, then I'll be able to actually see their stats. And if not, I don't know what to do about it. So yeah, that's all I've got from now. This is 20 minutes, and I'm going to click ahead, and then you guys can catch up with me when I get to the Northern Ireland games. By the way, they have a goalkeeper that's probably a lot better than mine. So that's not going to be an easy game. And also, this is the 31st of August, so I'll be playing the under 21 squad. The under 21 game first, obviously. And I'll probably take a look at those guys as well. But like I said, I'll sign off for now, and then the next episode will be when I do the squad selection, or probably right after the squad selection. Well, I'll tell you about who I've chosen, and we'll see how it goes with the matches. Yeah, right. See you guys later. Sick game.